Greetings from the ThemeREX team. Today we will show you how you can use MetaForms on your WordPress website. MetaForms are Elementor-friendly forms that you can find in the Elementor WordPress theme. You can use them to build application forms, contact forms, and newsletters. Let's go to our WordPress dashboard. You can find them under the MetaForm menu. In the Forms section, we can find all the forms that we have on our website. We can view and edit them with Elementor. Also, we can check entries from the customers and export all the entries in a CSV file. In the Entries menu, we will see all the submissions from site visitors, and in the Settings menu, we can do some integrations. Let's go back to our Contacts page. If we hover over the Edit with Elementor, we can start editing the form directly. We can also click Edit with Elementor to customize the form as a part of the Elementor page. So let's do that. As we can see, the MetForm is incorporated into the Elementor as any other widget. If we can click on it, it is placed in the container under the heading. On the left side panel, we can click on Edit Form, and next we can select one of the pre-made forms that come with the theme, or create a brand new one starting from scratch, or choose one of the examples. For now, let's just keep the one that is already on the page and click Edit Form. As you can see, we can edit the form directly in Elementor. First, let's check the form settings. In the General tab, we can change the name of the form and success message, allow submissions only for logged-in users, store entries, limit them, count views, choose the on-submit action, and more. In the Confirmation tab, we can enable sending a confirmation email to your visitor. In the Notification tab, we can enable an email notification to the admin. And finally, in the Integration tab, we can connect other services like HubSpot, Mailchimp, or Slack. Good! Now we can go back to our form. On the right side, we have our structure. As we can see, our form is placed within a container. On the left side panel, we can change the layout, style, and even some advanced settings. If we click on any element in the form, we can see that it's a separate widget that we can customize on the left side panel as we like. If we click on the plus icon on the top panel, we will see additional fields that we can use in our form: date, text, radio button, multi-select, switch, etc. However, we can also add any other Elementor widget from the library, including the advanced ThemeREX widgets, if we want to. Now, let's add some new fields to our form. First, let's add a new container. And let's add a bottom margin in the Advanced tab, so it does not interfere with the message field below. Good. When we click on this plus icon, we can choose a widget on the left side panel. Let's add a multi-select widget. Great, it occupied the entire container. If we want to make it shorter, we can go to the Advanced tab, change the width to Custom, and give it 50%. Good! Now let's add another widget. This time let's choose the date. And let's make it 50% width as well. For now, the widgets are under another. If I want them to be in line, all I need to do is click on their container, go to the Layout tab, and change the element's direction to the horizontal row. That was easy. Now we will click on the Multi-Select widget and add Go to the Content tab. Let's give it a name. Let's say Subject. Let's scroll down and add some values. The first one, let's make Support. The second one, Sales. And the third one, Partnership. The Date widget, let's say we are a web studio, and let's use it as a deadline for the project. Let's save the changes by clicking on the Update and Close button. Good, the changes are here, so we can publish our page, and let's view the page. Great! We have two new fields and they work perfectly fine. Now the user can choose the deadline and make multiple choices. Now let's see how we can add a new form to our page. Let's go to the Elementor again. We will scroll down and place a subscription form somewhere down here. On the left side panel, search for Form and drag and drop the MetForm widget. Now let's click on it, edit form, and again we can choose from pre-made forms or create a brand new form. We will use the pre-made sign-up centered form. And click Save and Close. Great! Now we have a subscription form, and again we can click on it and edit it in Elementor. As we can see, all the Elementor elements are available for our form. If you use the subscription form in form settings, you may want to connect your HubSpot or Mailchimp account to save contacts automatically. Let's close the editor, publish changes, and go to our front end. Great! We have our first form and our second form on the page. Let's go up and fill in the first form. I will add my name, my email address, and my phone. In the subject, let's choose two values, partnership and sales. In the deadline field, let's say my deadline is in a week. In the message field, let's type something not to leave it empty. Check the agreement box and submit the form. Since in the form settings, we chose to stay on the page, we see the success message on the same page. Now, let's go to our dashboard to check this entry. If we go to the forms, we can see that we have one entry for our contact form, and if we click on it, we will be headed to our entries. We can also click View and check this entry. All the details are there. If we go back to forms, we can also export all the entries to CSV. If we use some custom CRM or mailing services, this can be a very useful feature. Hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next videos.